Hello guys, it's John here doing another unboxing. This time we have the Nintendo Switch 2. So finally have this. Order was a few days late. This is also the Mario Kart bundle. I was going for the regular one, so I'll have to rebuy Mario Kart physically at some point, but I didn't know what stock was going to look like, so I just ordered whatever I could, and I got this. Just happy to get it, honestly, but yeah, and then here's the back of the box as well. So I'm going to go ahead and start opening this thing up. There we go. Alright, just got everything out of the box, nothing's out of the plastic yet, no clue where to start. I guess first up here we have the instruction manual, which is fairly boring, but you know, it is something that comes in the box, so here it is. Now getting to this, it should be the dock, which I am very curious about, so... Alright, here it is. Definitely feels higher quality plastic, definitely more weight to it. Inside, plastic seems a little bit more slick, which should help with the screen, I think. Also, of course, rounded edges, definitely wider because the Switch 2 is wider. Pretty nice. And we got this back part here, which I'll take off. And back here you can see AC adapter, HDMI out, LAN. So there are your ports back here, so that's pretty cool. Oh, and these are just exposed, but you do have the USBs right here as well. Alright, next, let's take a look at the actual Switch 2 itself, which is here. See the port there. I think I have this upside down actually, so yeah, okay. Or no, I don't. That was the charging port. For the dock, there is another charging port up here, which is nice, and then yeah, you can see game cart, audio jack, power, volume, whatnot. See the Joy-Con attachment points, and then this is the new stand. And as someone who only has the regular Switch, I never got an OLED or anything, this is so much better. I hated the one-sided stand, it was so stupid, so it's an actual stand now, which is very nice. Now here's the screen, and let's go ahead and put this in the dock just to see what that looks like. Probably not the most graceful way to put that in, but it's definitely a Switch, so cool. Okay, so put that aside, and let's get into some of the other stuff now. So next up I do want to check out the Joy-Cons, of course, which apparently do still drift. Why? You had 8 years to figure this out, but anyway. And they definitely feel better though, they're a lot bigger. Probably still want to use a Pro Controller over this, but I mean, they're not bad. You know, you got buttons here, the new C button. Everything else, it's kind of just the same, but you know, they're bigger, so that's honestly great. Also, I do like the kind of red, well, reddish orange and the blue here, with the kind of black on the outside. It's pretty nice. And then attaching them to the console, which attached pretty simply. Okay. This is our handheld version of the Switch. Then there's buttons on the back where you could release it, which, oh, these actually release really nicely. No problems at all. Okay, that actually worked a lot better than I expected. I thought it was going to be like a little bit difficult to take off, but no, it's perfectly fine. Alright, now we have this, which is the new controller, kind of, but yeah, here it is. Switch 2. There's got the you know, different colors there, and then this should just... Yep, these just snap on the exact same. I do prefer the magnets, honestly. So there's the new controller, and yeah, I could use this. It's definitely a much bigger improvement over the other one, so that's great, because the other one's just way too small. This one's still like kind of small, but definitely usable for sure, so nice. I just have a bunch of wires and stuff, and I guess these, so go and open them up and just look at them real quick. Alright, so everything out now. So first up, we have these, which are the new wrist straps. So I guess the SL and SR buttons are just their own thing now. Yeah, these are just wrist straps. I'm not going to get too much into these. I don't know if people actually use them. I know I don't, but it does at least come with them, which is nice. Glad they didn't make these into some kind of accessory. Always good if it comes with stuff. Also have the HDMI wire, which, I mean, it's an HDMI wire. Probably should be longer, but yeah, whatever. It should probably work fine for my setup. Then we have the, charging brick, which, it's a charging brick. Here's the actual AC adapter, and this looks really short. I have zero idea if I can actually plug this into my setup without any help, so why does every company make their AC adapters, like, really short nowadays? So that's going to be fun to figure out, but anyway. So there you have it. There's my poorly made display there. My angle here isn't the best, but that's a switch to just a very, very quick overview. Honestly, this video doesn't really make sense for my channel. I wasn't really sure what to do for it, but I did unbox the first Switch. I thought I wanted to at least try out unboxing this one as well, just for fun, so hopefully it went alright, but yeah. Just excited to finally have this thing, and I'm going to check out Mario Kart, and hopefully this AC adapter actually works for my setup, otherwise I'm going to have problems. So anyway, that's all I have to say, so thanks for watching, and bye-bye.